Okay, I think we're back. Sorry about that. I'm not quite sure what happened. I grabbed a link and then suddenly it looked like our stream was frozen. And hopefully we'll get you back and going here. So I was talking about the book Best Offer Wins by Marissa Cashino. It came out this week. It's about the link somebody will go to. It It's the links about the links somebody will go to get the home of their dreams. So I hope that you'll check it out. We have a copy in the store. We'll order more. But I really did enjoy that one. If you enjoy suspense thrillers and unreliable narrators, I'm still having problems with one of my streams. So I really did enjoy that one. One more book I will talk about just real quickly that I enjoyed. I talked about this a little bit earlier with Jamie from Sister Books and Nooks. This is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. This is a vampire story. It spans 3 different time periods, starting in Spain in like the 1500s. Going into the 1800s in England, and then into like 2019-ish here in the United States. It follows 3 women and explores different relationships and that vampire dynamic between the maker and the child. And so I really did enjoy this one. It changed my view of vampires and the vampire lore and the vampire stories. So we do still have signed copies in stock. Once again, this is a beautiful signature from V.E. Schwab, beautiful tip-in page. The book is gorgeous as well. In terms of its design, there's this lovely blue rose that's embossed on the case, as I call it. There's some great detail and artwork on the different sections of the story as well. Let's see if I can open up to one of those pages. I'm close. So there's these beautiful, as you move into different storylines between the 3 women, you can see those there. So those, that is one of my favorites of the year. I actually read this book at the end of last year as an advanced reader copy and loved it. And then I also listened to it this year. So I've actually read this twice in less than a year. The audiobook is fantastic. I know that in the past, some people have struggled a bit with the different points of view and different timelines in audiobooks. But I think the way this one is laid out makes it a lot easier to understand when you are listening to it, because it's very clearly defined. Narrators, a different narrator for each woman. Also, it'll say, before you move into a new section, it'll say the character's name. So Sabine or Lottie or Alice. Those are the 3 women in the story. So it's very clear based on the person narrating whose storyline you're following as it does move through the different timelines and how the women intersect and come into each other and leave each other's lives. So I really do highly recommend Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I don't know if before my live stream froze, if you all heard that we do have a fundraiser going on, an online virtual fundraiser going on for teachers. Toolbox, which is a nonprofit here in Cedar Rapids that was started by one of our big fans, Amy Gardner. It is a reuse and resource center for teachers in our area. If you go to bookshop.org/shop/teacher or toolbox.2025, you can support Teachers Toolbox this weekend with a purchase through bookshop.org. Bookshop.org has free shipping right now. So it's another way to support local, and your purchase sort of double counts from that standpoint, because you'll support Teachers Toolbox and you will support us through your order, or from your order through bookshop.org. Bookshop.org, if you also haven't heard me rave about, also has ebooks available if you are an ebook reader. So, and on our website too, when you do a search now, you'll see if an audiobook is available through Libro FM, or if an ebook is available through bookshop.org if you are an audiobook or ebook person. Some other books that we've got happening in my box of amazing stuff is so in September, Erin Soderbergh Downing visited us. She did some school visits, and then we did an in-person event with her. And we still have signed copies of The Great Peach Experiment, When Life Gives You Lemons, Make Peach Pie. So this is a family adventure story about a family that are going to spend the summer traveling the country, selling pies. And so it's a summer of bonding and a lot of fun. There are 4 books in this series now. Erin is a delight. These books are a lot of fun. And they're not only are they nice middle grade read aloud books, but there's these amazing illustrations in them as well. And we loved having Erin here in Marion, and we have a few of her signed books still in stock. So those are just some of the books I wanted to talk about. The Shelf Care Indie Bookshop Hop is going on today. So if you make a purchase online from swampfoxbookstore.com, you make a purchase online from HEA Book Boutique, if you make a purchase online from Sisters Books and Nooks, and then head to our website, swampfoxbookstore.com, and submit your receipts, you'll be entered to win a bunch of goodies. Jamie talked a little bit about what they are throwing in the bundle, and on the earlier live, as did I. We've got a couple of signed books and some Swampfox bookstore swag that will be in there. I know she's throwing in a tumbler and a book she's really excited about, and one of their new t-shirts they just got in. So you'll be able to show your support for Sisters Books and Nooks if you're a lucky winner. We also have a bunch of sales happening on our site. So if you go to swampfoxbookstore.com, you scroll down below the shelf love information, there are 3 sales that we're running. The first one is if we have a single copy of a book in store, you're going to get 15% off the books on that list. If you support indie author through a list that we've maintained, indie authors have reached out to us and said, hey, can you list my book on your website? Make a purchase from that list, you get 15% off those books. The last one is if you pre-order any book that comes out after today, you'll get 15% off that. There's no limit on those. So use that information as you will. And make a purchase. And then don't forget to also maybe go make a purchase over at HEA Book Boutique's website and Sisters Books and Nooks website. And from there, you can then come back to our website, submit your receipts, and be entered to win a crazy, awesome prize package. I'll probably be back. I'm going to go do some more reading, snuggle with the cats. I did lock Simon out this time because he's getting a little demanding when I'm online trying to talk to you about all these amazing books that we've got. But I've still got a whole bin of books beside me, so I'll be back soon. I'm going to grab some lunch. Let me know what you're reading. Right now I'm listening to Gales of November, and I'm reading a book by T. Kingfisher, or a novella from T. Kingfisher that comes out later next year, called 9 Goblins. Funny, hilarious book so far. Right now there's a group of crazy goblins and there is an elf vet, and he seems to be having a hard time right now. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for shopping local. Thank you for shopping small as you can, or spreading the word. I know something I did on Instagram earlier, just a little bit ago, deleted my video from earlier. So apologize if you shared that and I mess something up. Still technology inept some days. So thank you for your support. Hope to see your orders online at swampfoxbookstore.com today, and tune in later today for some more book recommendations of books that we're excited about and books that I have recommended this year.